The Gospel of Thomas, saying number 46, becoming small reveals the kingdom. Yeshua said, from Adam to John the Baptist, no one born of woman is higher than John the Baptist. Thus his eyes will not be destroyed. But I have said, whoever among you becomes small will know the kingdom and be higher than John. Commentary. Here Yeshua honors the greatest reach of human stature while simultaneously revealing its limit. John stands at the summit of what can be attained through birth, effort, discipline, and prophetic calling. His vision remains intact, his eyes undestroyed. Yet Yeshua then opens a doorway beyond rank and achievement into an entirely different order of knowing. To become small is not to diminish worth, but to relinquish ego, status, and the need to stand above others. In that humility, the kingdom is not approached from below, it is recognized from within. Yeshua teaches that greatness measured by lineage and accomplishment gives way to a higher greatness born of surrender and simplicity. The one who becomes small transcends comparison altogether, for they no longer stand before the kingdom, but awaken as participants within it. 1. Why Yeshua elevates John the Baptist. Yeshua begins by affirming the highest possible human stature within the old order. From Adam to John the Baptist, John represents the summit of what can be achieved through birth into history, born a woman, moral rigor and discipline, prophetic clarity, courage to confront power, faithfulness to a calling. John's eyes not being destroyed means his vision remained clear. He was not corrupted by compromise, fear, or illusion. He saw truly within the limits of the human prophetic role. This is genuine praise, not irony. 2. The boundary of greatness born of woman. But Yeshua also marking a boundary. Born of woman refers to existence defined by lineage, time, effort, achievement, rank and comparison. Even the greatest figure within this framework still belongs to it. John reaches the ceiling of that order, but does not cross beyond it. 3. The radical turn. But I have said. Then comes the decisive shift. Yeshua introduces an entirely different axis of greatness, not higher within the system, but beyond it. Whoever among you becomes small will know the kingdom and be higher than John. This is not an insult to John. It is a revelation that the kingdom operates by different laws than human greatness. 4. What becoming small really means. To become small does not mean self-loathing, weakness, insignificance, pretending to be less than you are. It means relinquishing egoic comparison, the need to be above others, identity built on status or achievement, greatness defined by rank. Smallness here is simplicity, humility, and inner surrender, a letting go of the self that must stand apart and be measured. 5. Why smallness opens the kingdom. The kingdom cannot be achieved the way human greatness is achieved. It is not reached by climbing. It is recognized when striving falls away, comparison dissolves, the self stops positioning itself. When this happens, the kingdom is no longer something one approaches from the outside. It is known from within. 6. Why this makes one higher than John. This higher has nothing to do with superiority. It means transcending the entire scale John stood on. John stands at the highest rung of a ladder. The one who becomes small steps off the ladder altogether. That is why comparison ends. There is no above or below in the kingdom, only participation. 7. From standing before the kingdom to living within it. John points toward the kingdom with clarity. The one who becomes small awakens inside it. This is the final reversal. From greatness by achievement to greatness by surrender. from vision outside to knowing from within, from rank and honor to simplicity and presence. In essence, this saying teaches that John the Baptist represents the peak of human prophetic greatness, that greatness still has limits. The kingdom operates by a different order altogether. Becoming small means releasing ego and comparison. Humility opens direct knowing. Those who become small transcend rank entirely. The kingdom is not approached, it is awakened into. John the Baptist stands as the greatest within the old measure. Yeshua then reveals a greater reality. When the self becomes simple enough, the kingdom is no longer above you. It is alive within you. That is why the one who becomes small is not merely greater than John, but free of comparison altogether. Contemplation. Yeshua begins by honoring the full height of human attainment. From Adam to John the Baptist, no one born a woman is higher than John. John represents the summit of what the human path can reach through lineage, discipline, courage, and prophetic clarity. He stands awake within history, unafraid of power, uncompromising in truth, willing to lose everything rather than betray what he sees. His eyes are not destroyed because his vision is intact. He sees clearly within the world of form and speaks from that seeing without distortion. Yet Yeshua immediately draws a boundary. John's greatness is real, but it belongs to a limited order. It is the highest expression of what can be achieved from within the human condition. Then comes the turning point. But I have said, whoever among you becomes small will know the kingdom and be higher than John. This is not comparison, it is transcendence. To become small is not to shrink in value, but to step out of the economy of rank altogether. Smallness here means relinquishing the need to stand above, to be seen, to be named as great. It is the release of egoic measurement, the quiet laying down of identity built on distinction. John stands before the kingdom and announces it. The one who becomes small recognizes it from within. This knowing is not prophetic sight aimed outward, it is participation. The kingdom is not approached by effort or achievement, but revealed where self-importance dissolves. Humility does not lower the soul, it removes the veil that made distance seem necessary. Yeshua is not diminishing John, he is completing the arc. Greatness by discipline yields vision. Greatness by surrender yields awakening. The first can point the way, the second has already arrived. And so the saying leaves us with a paradox that ends comparison entirely. The highest born of woman still stands outside what can only be entered by becoming small. And the one who becomes small does not outrank John. They simply no longer need to stand anywhere at all. For in that simplicity, the kingdom is not something they look toward, it is something they know, because they have ceased standing apart from it. And that knowing is beyond height, beyond rank, beyond even greatness itself. Living example. Yeshua is explaining that even the most impressive achievements, discipline, and moral strength a person can reach still belong to the ordinary human way of measuring greatness, and John the Baptist represents the very highest point of that path. John lived with clarity, courage, and integrity, and his vision was not corrupted, yet his greatness was still based on effort, calling, and recognition. Yeshua then shows that the kingdom works by an entirely different standard. It is not entered by becoming greater, but becoming smaller. In practical terms, this means letting go of ego, status, comparison, and the need to prove oneself. When a person stops trying to stand above others and instead lives with humility, simplicity, and openness, they gain direct understanding rather than external authority. This inner smallness allows them to know the kingdom from within, not just point to it from the outside. And that kind of knowing surpasses even the highest human achievement because it no longer depends on rank or recognition at all. Study Note 1: The Summit of Human Attainment. Yeshua honors John the Baptist as the highest expression of what can be achieved through human birth, discipline, and prophetic calling. From Adam to John, no one surpasses him, and his eyes are not destroyed, meaning his vision remains clear and uncompromised within the human order. This affirms the value of integrity, devotion, and clarity attained through effort and calling, while also establishing their upper limit. Study Note 2: Becoming small as the doorway to the kingdom. Yeshua then reveals a reality beyond rank and achievement. To become small is not self-negation, but the release of ego, status, and the need for comparison. This humility opens a different order of knowing in which the kingdom is not pursued as a reward, but recognized as an inner reality. Smallness clears the inner space where awakening can occur. Study Note 3: Transcending comparison through inner knowing. The one who becomes small is described as higher than John, not by surpassing him in status, but by transcending the entire framework of comparison. Greatness measured by lineage and accomplishment gives way to a greater greatness born of surrender and simplicity. In this state, one no longer stands before the kingdom as an observer, but awakens as a participant within it, knowing from inside what others can only approach from without. At gospelofThomasstudy.com, you will find all our material gathered in one place. We're very happy that you came and joined us for these studies today, and we hope you have a beautiful day. Take care of yourself, be safe, and be blessed.